Alright, the Hangry Angler here. Haven't made a video in a while. Haven't had plenty of projects, but just haven't made the time. So, as you've seen, I've gotten really into beekeeping. First timer, trying to do some things. But yeah, I'm going to try to make a little feeder to hang in the tree next to my swarm box. Had a few bees come by, but I'm going to see if I can entice them a little bit. So, it's going to do a little hanging feeder on the side of the tree. So, it's kind of build as you go, or design as you go. So, I just took the mason jar that I'm going to use here, that I'll fill with sugar water. Just drew a line with a permanent marker all the way around. As you can see the line. Then I drilled a hole. So once I drilled the hole, I used my jigsaw and just cut out the circle. So now, got a nice little hole for the mason jar to sit in. You fill it with sugar, and this slides right down in there. So, next part is I'm going to cut this to a good length, probably somewhere around there. And then I have, this is just like a vinyl PVC. I use PVC since this is food that's going to be going into bees. So, they won't be drinking out of that or drinking out of the glass. But anyways, I've got this hanging around from something I did at my house. And I got some thicker stuff down here. So I'm thinking I'll just cut a little U shape out of here. And then put that above it. And then put a piece on the back side here. And that'll screw into the tree. So on to getting it done. I'll be back. All right, back. Have all the pieces cut. So this will be the part that goes to the tree. I'm going to drill a hole here so you can just hook it on to a screw. And then I'm going to take 4 screws, kind of just do 2 on the top, 2 from the bottom. And then that's their entrance. They go in. And hopefully you can see down in there. Yeah, so I think that'll work. All I need to do now is put the screws in, punch, 3 little holes in there, and then screw this back piece on, and we'll be golden. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be back to you. All right, here we are. So top rings in there. That's what you see before. That's where it sits. And it's 3 sandwiched. Got 2 screws on the bottom, the leftover screws. 2 on top. And I got this other piece that I'll probably just drill a hole right there so I can screw into the tree, and I can just hook this on there. And then if it's empty, I can pull it off, turn it upside down, fill it, screw it back in, and then just hang it. But yeah. So that piece is done. I just used 2 screws in the back. It is it's pretty rigid. I don't have any issues. Like I can put a good amount of force on that. It's not going anywhere. And then the last thing I did was poke 3 holes in the top. I am no way, shape, or form an advanced beekeeper. I'm just beginning, but they said you need to have at least 2. 1 will cause fighting, so I just figured I'd punch 3 small ones in there. I just used a little nail I had on one of my boxes over there. And I just punched it long enough to get the hole through. I didn't even, as you can see, the full nail won't go through. So that should be enough. Anyway, so this, I'll just thread on here like so. I think it's not gonna, I can't really do this with one hand, but yeah, screws all the way in like that, and voila, there we go. All right, here we are. Filled it with 1-to-1. Everything's attached. The one thing I would do differently, since this is really expensive, since that PVC siding is super expensive, but I would probably just do wood on the top. And PVC here, use this piece, but make wood for the bottom pieces to save money. But yeah, overall I'm happy with it. Strong, This thing will be here long after I'm dead. So anyways, that's how I did mine. Let me know in the comments if you have better ways. Always willing to learn. All right, Hangry Angler out.